hardest thing about trading is really just being comfortable doing nothing. Coming from a 9-to-5 background, like, you gotta stay busy. Like, you don't earn money by not doing anything. So it's very hard on that mental aspect of like not doing that much and making so much.
It's okay to start all over again. It might feel like it's not the right thing to do. It might feel like you should be in a way better position because you have all this experience, you've suffered a lot. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, sometimes we do feel like we are very entitled to a lot of things. And I've been in that position where like I felt like God, the world owed me a lot because I suffered so much and I've done so much.
This is my day. This is my day-to-day basis. Like, I'm in my car trading. Like, I have my book and I have like my journals and all that stuff. Like, I just be writing shit, bro. Like, this is literally all I've been doing these last couple weeks. Even though I haven't been posting, I've been putting in the work. Alright, y'all, so I'm currently in my lunch break and I decided I want to start the vlogs like around this time because I do take a couple trades during the London session. It's currently 3 a.m. right now. I took 2 trades today. I took a break-even trade on NASDAQ. Same trade idea right now. I also took a $500 loss. I'm demo trading for the next week or 2 weeks. I really am not sure what I am going to do, but first and foremost, I need to establish a routine, right? I've been all over the place because I have no routine. I have no system in place. I'm going to keep myself accountable. I'm going to be real as fuck with you guys. Like, no routine at all. Like, I get out of work and I either work out in the morning, work out when I wake up, or work out before I come to work. My meals, like, I am not keeping myself accountable. Like, I am not eating properly like I was eating before, even though I'm losing weight. Like, I think I'm just eating less, but I'm lacking protein. I'm still working out. I feel like I lost more muscle mass, but I didn't lose my stomach fat because I look skinnier, like, from my arms and my chest and all that shit, but like, my stomach is still there, you know? Like, I still got some belly fat, but I gotta focus on my diet. And all of this comes from not having a system. So for the next week or the next 2 weeks, I will be demo trading and just setting the foundation first, right? What I want to show you guys right now is this trade right here, right? So I end up getting stopped out. This is the execution right here. And I'll show you guys the paper trade account. Only 1 trade. The break-even trade, I just had to... it was like it was more of like me setting the, it was more like this, just because TradingView was not working, you know, like maintenance issues or whatever. But here you guys have, like, you guys can see my trade. This right here, this level up here, it was a 4-hour high, which I'm still interested for price to take out. Entered off a 5-minute inverse fair value gap right here. ESN and Q were on the same page. They were bullish, my break-even level, and pretty much that's it, man. Like, we did have a pullback, but that was the pullback I was expecting to happen during the inversion. Like, every time you have an inverse fair value gap, it's hit or miss. That's why my stop loss is very big. It's like $500. It's like 25 points. For the simple fact that, I mean, sometimes you'll get that quick momentum coming into the market as soon as you inverse. So it's either or, right? And sometimes it'll inverse the fair value gap, and then it'll come back, retest it, and it will create like this other bullish fair value gap. It came back in, tapped into it, respecting bullish order flow. And even though this was not an A+ setup, here I'm just explaining everything. Like, this retracement is what is expected after an inversion. Sometimes it flies, other times it stalls or it pulls back. And what I mean by this not being an A+ setup, I'll show you guys over here real quick. I'm kind of in a little bit of a rush. My lunch is about to be done, so I gotta go back into work. But I entered up here, right? Y'all can see the green mark. But my preferred entry for an A+ setup would be where we at
where we are right now. We come back into this 1 hour for value gap. There is a buy side model being created, preferably at 11 a.m. my time, which is 2 a.m. London session time. But in the time and place that I was at that time, at that specific time, this was the trade up here that was presented to me. And I mean, I had an inverse, I had everything going for me, but I mean, price ended up pushing a couple points, like 153. It ended up pushing around 30 to 35 points up, and then came back down into that 1 hour gap, and now it's showing signs of it trying to push higher. I did enter off a small 5-minute inverse, but I just want to say it wasn't enough. Right here, like, I don't know if you guys can see it right there. After we inverse, we had a pullback, entered off of that, and price is just going back and forth, right?
But these two trades that I took were really good because, first and foremost, like, I really wanted to show you guys what I meant by being patient, what I meant by following your system, what I meant by time is the most important thing, right? This $500 loss that I took right now, it just comes from the fact that it's not a high volume time, you know? It's a couple hours into London session. Where I see volume, where I see momentum is at 2 a.m. during London session. If you guys want to backtest that yourselves and you guys want to really go into the market and see that, I encourage you guys to check out from 2 a.m. New York time, 2 a.m. Check out the London session. What happens at 2 a.m.? There's always a fucking fake out, and then price just carries on, right? And now, like, I'm just going to wait for New York session. But these two trades that I took, the break-even trade was more than enough. Even though, like, it was not an A+ setup, but all the things around it were showing me that we might keep on pushing higher, and it's all a game of probabilities, right? The trade ended up going higher and eventually just reversed back into the level that I wanted to see in order to have an A+ setup. All it really is being patient. Like, I want to show you guys, like, the setup right now was presented, but still I ended up taking an L because time is the most important thing. Now moving forward, I'm only going to be taking trades at the specific times that I've been telling you guys, 11 a.m. my time and 7 a.m. my time. Those are the only two times that I'm going to be taking one trade at a time, and that's it. If I get stopped out and break even and there's a possible re-entry, or I see something different and I am able to enter with confidence and with conviction, I mean, that's the only reason I would take a secondary trade during that specific time and session. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the morning when I'm out of work. Right now I'm just about to go in, bro. I'm about to go in, finish this little shift, and yeah, man, I mean, this is my day. This is my day-to-day basis. Like, I'm in my car trading. I have a book, I have my notebooks. Like, I have my book, and I have, like, my journals and all that stuff. Like, I just be writing shit, bro. Like, this is literally all I've been doing these last couple weeks. Even though I haven't been posting, I've been putting in the work. That's what I always be telling you guys. Like, just because you guys don't see me posting, just because you guys don't see me all the time, it doesn't mean I'm not putting in the work. And what I want to tell you guys, that my journey is special because the thing that I see with all these successful traders and people who always make it, they're always telling the story, but when they're successful, when they're already at the finish line, you know, what I'm doing is, like, I'm showing you guys what these other people just talk about, you know? I see all these people talk about the failures that they had to face and their story. Oh shit, I got like 5 minutes left. Talk about their failures, their story on how they had to suffer. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's like I'm actually recording the process. Like, I'm at my 9 to 5. I'm struggling with trading. My anxiety has been holding me back. I'm in debt. Like, all these stories that I've heard from people is just me hearing them. Now that I'm in the position where I'm able to record this and show you guys every day how I overcome this, I know that I'm able to relate to some people and help you guys get at it day by day. It's not just me telling you, oh, find the motivation, you gotta go through it. It's me going through it with you guys, you know? That's why I feel like my journey is very special, and that documenting every single part of this fucking process, even when I lose myself, is very important. Because at the end of the day, this is the story that I'm going to tell. But in reality, I mean, it's being documented, you know? But with that being said, boys, I'm about to return to work. I don't want to, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I really hope this helps you guys just get a better picture of the struggle, of what it takes, because it really takes the most out of you. But in my case, like, I really need to see it, not just hear it, you know, because it's easier said than done. But now that you see somebody going through it all the time, and me recording the journey, me being able to show you guys, and at the same time growing with you guys, is really the best thing that can happen to me, you know, and whoever is watching this. Because not only am I inspiring you guys, am I getting motivated, but it really is the story I'm going to tell once I figure this shit out, you know. But I'll catch you guys in the morning.
It's 8:11 a.m. I just made it home. I haven't taken any trades for the New York session. It's very bullish, and it looks like we're heading to all-time highs. We're like 80 points away from all-time highs right now as we speak. At market open, we just pumped up like 9:30 New York time, but it's 6:30 my time. Like, we literally took out that level that I was looking at during London session, that 4-hour high. And yeah, man, I mean, pretty much today was a break-even trade to start the night and a $500 loss. We did end up inversing this hourly gap, but that didn't matter too much to me, especially since the time, like, that time really doesn't give no significance to me. Like, it's already late into London. We're anticipating New York to come in and actually like show us its hand. On the 4-hour time frame, we really didn't do anything of significance. Like, we were still looking for these highs right here to the left of us. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this trade. But one thing that I want to tell you guys is I'm not supposed to catch every trade, right? There's going to be a point in time in your journey where you're going to be so familiar with the type of patterns, you're going to be so familiar with the trend, the cycle the market is in, especially trading at all-time highs. You're going to see a specific pattern, the way that you trade, the way that you look at the market. There's going to be something that's going to tell you, like, okay, this is what's going to happen. We might start the bullish momentum might kick in during London. It might happen during Asian session and carry on throughout the whole night. And that's one thing where, like, my ego was just getting the best out of me, and I was trying to like hold the trade all the way from London session to New York and just capitalize even more. But in reality, you don't need all of that. I might be yapping a little bit too much because, like, I'm fried of like no sleep and just coffee and shit. But things like the hourly chart for Nasdaq, right? We end up inversing an hourly time frame for value gap. So in my eyes, that is very not cool if I'm bullish, because it's disrespecting bullish order flow. But at the same time, like, the time that shit happened doesn't matter to me, because I only focus on the London session and New York 7 a.m. New York 10 a.m. candle. I know the time zone might be confusing as fuck for some of you guys, but I'm 3 hours behind New York, right? That's it. But yeah, like, you will understand that there's gonna be a breakout, especially like the last week. the last week or two, like price has just been all over the place, like very volatile, just going back and forth. And if you look at the chart, like it's been trading sideways like a fucking flag, right? And price was on its way back to all-time highs. We've had all these, I want to say, good news these last couple days, especially over the weekend. And I mean, that's pretty much why the market is just getting itself back into all-time highs. And I think the government shutdown might end this week. I don't know if I saw a post earlier today or last night, but all the fundamentals like are indicating that the market is healing. Like a lot of things in the world are just like getting better. There's good news and stuff. And like on before the tariff talk and all the things with China and like all that shit that happened, like the market was on its way to reach all-time highs for a fucking fifth time in like a week or shit, you know? Like just understanding all of those things, setting yourself up for success is the main thing that trading is about, you know? Like being patient, understanding when there is opportunity to capitalize. And it's funny that I'm here telling you guys all these things, and some of you guys, my question is like, why don't you apply this? Because I'm human just like all of you guys, but I want you guys to know that failure really doesn't define you, and it doesn't take away like all the things you will fucking learn. It doesn't take away the fucking skill. I can fucking fail and fail and fail, and it's not gonna take away the skill and the fucking knowledge that I've acquired these last couple months. I've been through so many market conditions. It's not something bad. It's just teaching me a lot more. It's showing me that we have a period of scarcity. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people are just panic selling. There's a lot of volatility, and sometimes that is good for you if you understand that you gotta stay calm, cool, and collected in those specific times, and just look at price and see how the market is reacting to every little thing, and just slowly but surely just see when it's about to turn around. You know, I'm not saying you're gonna predict like the next fucking drop or the next big ass push or whatever, right? But if you let failure and let your emotions get the best out of you and really make yourself small just because you just can't figure it out right now, it will consume you and it will take you longer, and it might even lead you to fucking quit trading, you know? But I want to show you guys that even though you fail, like it doesn't take away the fucking skill. It doesn't take away the good things that you've accomplished. Like those good habits, those glimpses of success that you've seen, like they rewire your mind and they stay with you forever. And you're gonna see these patterns. For me, I trade ICT concepts. I'm going to see these patterns multiple times. I've seen them in my back testing sessions, and this whole year that I've been trading, like I've seen these things. I've been profitable with these things. I've been getting paid with these fucking concepts. Like I've seen it. Just because I failed so many times does not fucking mean it's not gonna work, you know? Just, we gotta be patient with this shit, bro. We gotta take it day by day. If you guys hear some noise in the background, my clothes are drying. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for my day, pretty much my night. But I'm gonna hit the shower, hit the bed, and I'll see you guys later for my breakfast slash lunch. Like it's so fucking confusing. I don't like eating at night. But there's sometimes that I skip a meal during the day and I have to eat at night. And yeah, I mean, just nights is not for me, but it's good for me at the same time because I get to trade, I get to work out, I get to spend time with my son, I get to do a lot of things around the house. And I mean, you know, it doesn't really feel like I'm working because I'm doing it overnight. So yeah, that's pretty much it for trading. Like that's it, you know. And it's so hard for me to comprehend that you don't have to do that much in order to make that much in trading, you know. There is opportunity every single week, I'm not trying to say every single day, because if you get into that mindset of like, oh, every single day I need to win, you're gonna get fucking cooked, right? You can win every day, but all I want to say is like taking an A+ setup, being patient, doing less is more. What I want to tell you guys is A+ setups are going to be there for you guys, but if it doesn't fall in the time frame that you are trading, don't get discouraged. Like, even though I took a L on the demo account today, it's still a win. Why? Because my target got hit, my bias was correct, I was in the trade a little bit too early, whatever, but it ended up playing out, you know? The hardest thing about trading is really just being comfortable doing nothing. Coming from a 9 to 5 background, like, you gotta stay busy. Like, you don't earn money by not doing anything. So it's very hard on that mental aspect of like not doing that much and making so much, you know? It's kind of crazy, but I've seen it so many times where it's like, to me now, it's like, okay, just gotta be patient. And I know it's just so crazy to see those amounts of money when I'm over here making that for like 2 weeks of my life, you know? But with that being said, boys, I'm about to hit the shower and the bed because your boy tired. Like, I've been up since 2 p.m. in the afternoon yesterday. My parents came over. I don't usually take a nap. It's been like a week since I stopped taking a nap at night. I mean, in the afternoon before work. And yeah, I'm tired, bro. I've been up for a good amount of hours. And I need to hit the bed, bro. I'm about to smack this real quick and head to the gym. There's like an hour left before they close. I normally do this, like, I just be waiting till like the last hour because I be sleeping a little bit too much. But I went to bed at around 9:30 in the morning, so yeah. But I'm about to smack this shit and I'll catch you guys at the gym.
I don't got shoes on because I be using the bicycle, and that's pretty much it. Like, all you really need is like 30 minutes a day of cardio and some weights, because I've been losing weight doing the same exact routine. And I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, it is everybody is different, your body's different, but a good 30-minute cardio session with some heavy weights and a good ab workout, it's more than enough. One thing I want to say is, like, I really do have to force myself at moments to like get out the fucking bed, because anxiety is tough at times, you know? Like, you know you got shit to do, you know you got to push yourself. There's moments where you feel drained, there's moments where, especially after waking up, it's like, why the fuck do I still feel so drained, so tired? And I couldn't figure it out until I realized, like, it was my anxiety. Just, it had me overthinking, and I couldn't rest properly, I couldn't sleep. And sometimes there's a lot of energy within you because you're not moving, you know? For me, it's like my work, yeah, I move, but it's not like how I'm used to move, and it's not like, and it's, I just feel like I just have too much energy and I'm not letting it out. But when I wake up, it's like the complete opposite. Like, I feel so fucking tired and shit. But this is the fit. I don't think I've ever shown you guys like me, full body me type shit. But yeah, man, I mean, I lost a lot of weight. I've been in the gym, even though like I haven't been posting, but I've been in the gym, you know. About to hit this little bad boy right now and get at it. Last time that I weighed myself, it was like, I was like 180. Oh shit, let me get this shit off my phone. I had my heavy ass water bottle on me. But yeah, y'all can see that. Last time I weighed myself, I was at 180 or 179. So it's been good. It's just that my eating habits have been just fucking crazy, but we're back on track. Like, I realized that I was bigger back then because of the way I was eating. I was working out the same, probably a little bit more intense back then, a little bit more cardio, but my eating habits were crazy. And back then I was always drinking a lot of fucking coffee, like Starbucks and all that shit. And now it's like mainly like my own coffee I make at home, or these little, the Starbucks, the espresso ones, the small ones, the cans and shit. So a lot of different things, but I know that like if I take care of my food, I'm gonna see a lot more changes in my body and more muscle. Like right now I see myself like I'm lean, but still I got that stubborn belly fat, and my arms are not growing. Yes, they're getting toned, and maybe because I was running and not eating properly, but I feel like my arms are still skinny, and it's because of the lack of protein, you know? But we're done with the gym, about to get home and make some food, and I'm about to talk to you guys. I really want to talk to you guys before we do anything, before we go over the market. I haven't even looked at what price did after I went to bed, just because, I mean, my levels were hit. I was not interested in participating in anything else. Like, there's no reason for me to be looking at the charts 24/7, you know? It's okay to start all over again. It might feel like it's not the right thing to do. It might feel like you should be in a way better position because you have all this experience, you've suffered a lot. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, sometimes we do feel like we are very entitled to a lot of things. And I've been in that position where like I felt like God, the world owed me a lot because I suffered so much and I've done so much. But in reality, I mean, when you stop thinking like that, when you stop seeking and you just attract these things, and you stop focusing on the outcome and you just show up day by day and take it day by day, I mean, that's when things start to change, you know? That's when peace comes in. That's where stillness really shows up in your life. But I really want to tell you guys, like, it's okay to start all over again. And like I mentioned earlier, like, trading is a skill that you will never lose, right? Like, even if you fail, even if you fall down, like, unless you get hit in the fucking head and I mean you forget everything, that's the only way you're gonna forget everything you've learned from trading or in life in general, right? But it's okay to start all over again. And sometimes that's what you really need, because when you start all over again, I mean, you get to see the mistake that you were making, because sometimes we get blinded by our emotions. Like, our emotions really, damn, my arms are heavy right now because I did shoulders, so my shit, the phone feels fucking heavy as fuck. But our emotions sometimes blind us from our mistakes, what we are doing, you know? Like, my emotions of like me wanting to get the fuck out of that job, me wanting to help my mom and just fix my financial situation really blinded me from the mess I was walking into. Like, I felt that I was going to blow my account. Like, I really knew that I was going to blow that account. I really knew that the habits that I was falling into were pretty much going to lead me into disaster, which they really did, you know? But this next chapter in my story really is the key to everything. Failure brings the solution to everything. Right now, the only thing I really have to focus on is being patient and trusting myself, you know? But we're gonna get to it. We're really gonna overcome all of this. I mean, taking it day by day, especially recording, bringing you guys along, like, it helps me a lot, and I hope it helps you guys too, you guys watching this. But with that being said, let's hop on to the charts. I don't know, probably I'll make food first, then we'll hop on the charts, and I'll explain to you guys my thought process, why I took those trades. And I don't want to say what I expect for tomorrow, because I don't really make no assumptions until like an hour before London session. I don't make no markups or anything until it's time for me to act, you know? Like, it's like if I'm trading in New York, I'm not gonna be up at 5. I'm not gonna be up making my markups like at 3 in the morning, you know? Like, it's gonna happen like a couple hours, an hour, 30 minutes before. But yeah, let's get to it. If you're new to the channel, you know that fucking OBS and me have a bad relationship. Look at my MacBook, bro. Like, that's fucking slow. and I literally got nothing in my storage, bro. Like, there ain't shit in my MacBook for it to be slow. Literally, there's nothing. And this shit is slow as fuck. All because I'm recording. So, I guess, man, I hate this shit, bro. If you know what's wrong with my fucking MacBook and why this shit keeps happening, let me know down below. But yeah, man, like, I really wanted to get this for you guys, like, show you guys like the trades and shit. Or maybe it's not my OBS. Nah, it is fucking OBS, bro. My MacBook is moving smoothly now. Yeah, bro, it's fucking the OBS.
This will be the end of the video. We had to pull up to the store to get some stuff, and I mean, I still gotta edit this video. I haven't had no food yet. It's currently like 6 p.m. I go into work at around 9:30, 9:45, so I got a couple times to like decompress, spend time with my family, edit this video. But I really want to remind you guys that being still, being patient, and accepting a reset of everything in your life, of yourself, and taking it day by day really is all you really need, especially as a day trader. And when you first start, like, you are going to want to rush the process. You're going to want everything like now. You're going to coming from a background of like working 40 hours a week, getting paid weekly, bi-weekly, whatever the case might be. We don't understand how this fucking works. We come into this mindset of like, I'm gonna get rich quick. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I really did come into trading with like that emotion of like, damn, like, so you're telling me that I lock in for 6 months, I learned all this shit, and I can be a fucking millionaire, leave my fucking job? And it really isn't like that. It's been a year, and I'm telling you, like, it's not the fucking quickest way to get rich. Once you dominate yourself, once you understand that it's you versus you, it's not the markets versus you, it's not the fucking your broker, it's not fucking your prop firm trying to kill you when you're about to fucking get a payout. It's not that, bro. It really is you versus you. Like, I am more mature now, and yes, I went through a period of losing myself and desperation, fear, anxiety, but in reality, I had lost myself. Like, I just didn't believe in myself. I just was so desperate to change everything, and that's not the way God wants things to work out for me, and that's not the way things work, you know. But with that being said, boys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, we're gonna keep on showing up each and every single day. Today, I don't know if it was kind of rushed, I don't know if it was a good structured video, but I'm just telling myself that I'm going to act upon everything that comes on my mind. If I tell myself like, oh, I want to do this, I'm gonna do it, because that's how I kill my anxiety. I kill the small snowball that's starting the whole fucking avalanche and shit, you know. Like, if you have a pending thought on like, oh, I need to work out, I need to wake up early in the morning, and you don't act upon it today, and you think about the same thing tomorrow and the next week and the next week, eventually you're gonna fucking create a fucking horrible situation for yourself that's going to be very hard for you to get out of, you know. Attack it day by day, and if you have a fucking idea, act upon it at that exact fucking moment. I'll catch you guys later, boys. Appreciate you guys. Let's get to it.